Hey, happy Sunday. Today is March the 2nd, 2025. The time is 10:41, I think it was. I just saw 10:41 a.m. in the morning. Lord came through 2 days ago. He said, well, I came by to receive you, to get you, to pull your spirit. But he said, I came by to get you, but you were shopping at Timu. What Timu got to do with anything? Uh, you failed to recognize emergency situations. You don't put my spirit behind leave me behind because the laundry bag needs to be taken out, garbage or whatever. Those things have no eternal value. What Timo got to do with it? I'm an older woman, and when I do shop, I mostly shop for something to wear to church. You was the one who told me to go to church. I can't pull you if you're not in church. I don't know what the word is. Not inconsiderate, or I don't know what it is. To say you have a character that is not complete, you have a Godhead that's not complete. For example, for lack of a better parable or term, you put Eve down here and butt naked. I think the enemy was right to try to trick him to sin against you because that's the way they got clothes on their body. Now, Eve had a period. How was she going to keep her period? There was a winter season. You didn't build no house for them. Oh, caveman dug holes in a cave and struck two rocks to keep warm, but still they died off. I mean, what kind of brain is that? I mean, you don't put my eternal well-being off because I was shopping at Timu. Leave that package on the porch. Or what else you say? Uh, Around the garbage, take out the kitchen. Yeah, all those things need to be done, but those things don't have an eternal value. So what is that saying? Is that a done deal? Am I perfectly left behind? So what you saying? You didn't sound mad when you said it. You sound like you've been this way. Is that a been here, done that? I don't know, but you wrote with your hands, Zechariah 5:7, the tossing of a woman in the midst of you. If you knew these people, you don't teach me much of anything. These people were nibbling wolves. Now I'm surrounded by them. They're going to eat my flesh, tear me apart, burn me up like they did Emery Brim. The Emery Brim team got me surrounded. Why would you lead me over Timu package? Why would you make any kind of petty excuse? Something's wrong, I repeatedly prayed. You cannot tell me to go to church. I tried to obey you. Church don't want me there. They know I have a weak stomach. You can hear all that gurgling noise all over the place. Uh, my body is messed up because of you, oh God. Since the Bush administration, Clintons and all that, I survived ricin. I survived anthrax. I survived H1N1 modified cat virus. And whatever sleeping pill my neighbor gave me in those days that threw my body cold, you was there. We have a term in the world, Johnny on the spot. You was there, Jesus on the spot. Although you caused me to survive all these things that other people don't survive, it still put holes in my colon. Now, I can't go anywhere because in you I live, move, and breathe with holes in my colon. How you gonna tell me I owe you some tithes? I'm not in church. Is the word inconsiderate? I mean, you bought Zechariah 5:7. Toss me in the midst of a nation of now you call Nephilims. I thought I was out here witnessing, trying to get folks to help you out. Now you gotta come back and say, what you toss me out for? What I'm down here for? Yeah? Well, now, you say, 2 days ago, well, I came through to get you, but you were shopping at Timu. Something's wrong with you. You don't recognize emergency situations. You don't leave me behind for nothing. I prayed a greater price to God the Father than what you did. You got your death and resurrection over in 3 days. The writings of your hand made me a walking dead, a naked walking dead woman. For how long the Clintons been out the office? Who put me on the federal watch list? I have no criminal background because I came out preaching and teaching. You're destructive. You're upcoming arrest or whatever. But that was after the officer to come to what put me on the watch list with him. I sent an outreach letter, and in those days I always kept Bible scriptures and stuff on my letter. And I explained to him a poor misfortunate incident, a bad thing that happened in the neighborhood where I was attacked. and robbed and beaten this, that, and the other, because the woman and her nephews wanted my furniture. Because this woman was living poor. We used to be friends. You go to a house, sit on her furniture, and you fall right through. So I sent a outreach letter to him to ask him to lift the ban off Social Security. And he did. But because I shared a fight with him, a fight broke out, and we were fighting with hammers and stuff. He turned around and put me on federal watch list. There is no law guidelines that tell you how to, defend yourself. If you got a hammer, there is a law that says it's called mob action. If 3 or more people attack one, the fight was 7-1, one of me, 7 of them. When it broke out, the law says you have a right to have a weapon, and that case was already charged. That we was out there fighting over my furniture, was them attacking and robbing me in broad daylight. So whatever I had to do, I had to do what I had to do. Fight was 7-1. Neighbor said I won, bottom line. So I tried to reach out to him to say, listen, your Social Security, what do you call it, 3 categories. Should you fall disabled, you could either qualify for $700, $900, $1,200. That budget, by the time Bill Clinton lifted that budget off, that ban off Social Security, that thing was established back in 1940 sometime. It was in sleep mode. These people out here breaking somebody else's house. Can't work. Lady said she had blood clots in her leg. But that don't give you a right to watch me go to work. Kicking my door, take everything I bought from me. Her little gang banging nephews and stuff. So yeah, fight did break out. But I have a legal right to self-defense. I saw some skinny black guy from the Department of Defense, Department of Justice. He said, well, you got a crime on your record, you're a lie. You're just a nasty, trashy, perverted government. And God ain't moving fast enough to disintegrate you. If there's anything on my record other than a 1997 case that was dropped, bought and dropped, charges dropped, you lie and you put it there. And I want you to pay eternally for those lies and for opening my life to the public. God is on the move, but he ain't doing enough to get rid of you. I want you to get these people out of my house, oh God. Like you said, if you left me behind because I was shopping at Temu, well, if the deal is done, get these people out of my life.